Three common characteristics of people who took that higher road. Down on the right, they refused to rust out, challenged themselves physically and mentally. All stages of life, all stages of impairment. Up top, found out what they were at risk for. This isn't rocket science. Find out what you're at risk for, lower it. Do what you need to do to lower it. Mine's colon cancer, so when they chase me with a 6-foot snake, I let them catch me because I should never die of colon cancer. It's detectable, it's a slow grower, and it's treatable. Last year, 60,000 people died of colon cancer. Shouldn't happen. We've learned so much. Last one, and this is where we all ought to just pat ourselves on the back for the jobs that we've chosen, is that these people were engaged in life. Not in the bleachers, on the playing field. That was defined as having a network of friends, being part of a community, and having meaning and purpose. Huge. And what do you do as an industry in senior living? There you go. It's inherent in what you do. And yet I'm shocked at how the marketing messages of senior living still seem to miss that point. Huge, huge factor in how we age. If you need acronyms, move, manage, and mingle with meaning. The M&Ms of aging well. So the studies done, I'm going to talk a little bit about ourselves so you know my background and why I say the things I do. Jonas Salk, at the end of that 10 years, when they reported the results to the board of MacArthur Foundation, he shared a cab ride with our chairman and said, my goodness, what we have found out, it can radically change the life of every individual on earth, but someone needs to apply it. A few years later, our chairman began that process of putting a group together to start to apply it, to develop this knowledge that we had into tools that would be usable by individuals to take a look at their lifestyle, get feedback, and make course corrections with some help, but also that they be in environments. Because we found very quickly, it wasn't in the book so much, but we found that you needed to be in environments that were enlightened, that believed you could grow, and that would facilitate this sort of thing. What we do, we're a group of multidiscipline specialists in age, and we partner with communities. Not only, we started in senior living communities, we piloted it in CCRCs, got our data, because we track it with data, and then moved on to other senior living communities, but also communities at large. It was always our intention. Our ultimate goal is to change public policy so that we become a place. If you go to Okinawa and you ask someone how old they are, they'll lie to you. They'll tell you they're older. What's that about? Being old in Okinawa is not only to be revered, it's to be an essential part of the culture and the society. Your wisdom is sought after. Someone has an older person in the family, they consider it an amazing resource rather than a liability. We've got a long way to go. But what we do is partner with communities at all levels so that, get these for words. Huh? We've always been struggling with words, but you try to shock. Destinations for maximizing human performance. Please, look at, can you think of senior living like that? This is what the new older adult wants and will want. Destinations where they're not going to go just to be comfortable and secure, but where they're going to go to grow. The research says they can. They're finding out about it. They demand it. Even Larry Minix at ASA is starting to talk about changing names of CCRCs to Centers for Healthy Aging, because he also acknowledges that the need is different, the expectations are different, and we are still rooted in the almshouses and the poorhouses. Maybe not quite that bad. We've evolved. We even many of our communities are called village because we appreciate that we are drawn as humans to that village environment, where you have a supportive environment and an environment that cares about you and help you grow.